welcome back to my scrappy space, and it is March 1st, 2022. I can't even believe it. And we are starting off Christy's 30 Days of Sketches. This is such a fun project. I so encourage you guys to jump in and play along. And even if you think you may not like the sketch, I really encourage you to try it because you may find that it is one of your new favorites. I played last time and I seriously came away with so many favorites, it's not even funny. So the very first one is this sketch right here. And there are prompts. Now, I didn't do the prompts very much. Scrappy Adam, you will find him on the Facebook group of the 30 Days of Sketches, did these prompts. And he also has the Dotty About Flares, and I encourage you to go look at that as well. So the prompt for today is florals. Now, you may see that I have florals on my sketch, and I have florals as a prompt. But I have guys and fishing. So I have what I call weeds, and they're not really weeds. They're branches, and it's the Tim Holtz die set. But I call them weeds, then that way I can kind of put them on a fishing layout and nobody thinks anything differently. No. So anyways, this is what we're going to be playing with. My sketch. I got my notes here. I have everything that I need for my layout, and everything's already cut out for me. I will be putting this puppy together, and I'll come back and show you what I've done. Okay, everybody, this is what I've come up with. I know the sketch has tags, but I'm not a huge tag person, and that's okay. I love tags, but I have a hard time using them, and so I've just kind of decided that they're really not totally me. It's not that I'm not going to ever use them or try to incorporate them, but this time when I looked at this, I seen a layout that MK had done, and she used the wood grain off of a piece of paper similar to this, and she cut it apart, and I'm like, what? That was brilliant. I loved it. I would have never ever thought of it. And so what I did is I had this picture of my husband. And so I kind of have the, the tag-ish look of the sketch. A sketch is a jumping off point. It's a jumping off point. So what I did is I took that wood grain like this, and I cut it up, and I roughed up the edges. I'm going to push this forward just a little bit because this is going to make little fibers and they'll get everywhere, but I like the effect, and this seems to be a popular effect right now. So I just roughed it up, and it put some white on there because it's white core. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ink it when I get this all done here. Just hang in there with me. Hopefully I've got this on screen. I'm trying to hold it over this. And I just kind of wipe it just to get that little fuzziness off. And then of course I just toss it onto the floor. Then I took my distressed ink and I just went around the edges of it to take that white away. I prefer not to have the white showing on this one. And this is really a great way to use your wood grain and make it the star of your show, I guess is what I want to kind of say. I already attached those. So this paper is super old, but I really like it. And sorry, my chair is making noises yet again. And I wanted to use it because I really like it. It's thin. Oh, just a sec. Need to add a little bit more there because I don't like to see the white. Then I'm just going to add that down there, and it might be off a little bit, but who cares? Now this spot right here, I am just going to be putting my little die cut down, covering that little piece. And I kind of wanted to make the fish look like it's being strung there a little bit. Now, I looked and looked and looked for twine, and I must have run out, because I thought that would be so cute to add like the little sign or whatever. But I can't find it, so I'm just going to add it here. But this little bit looks like it is tying it all in. So I'm just going to attach that all there. It's just the way I'm going to, oops, I guess I need to put my photo down first. And as you remember, I pulled quite a few things out of my goodies that I have. So I am using older stock. And the fun thing, that's what I was going to mention earlier, is this gives me the mood and feel of the dock of the place where my husband and my boys are fishing. It's an old ratty dock, and you seriously can like look through it where you probably shouldn't even be on it. But you know, you're gonna get, the boys get wet anyways. You can't hardly ever keep a boy out of the water once you're there. So anyways, there's that. Okay, let's look at our sketch. I had to flip my photo sideways, and instead of using tags, I used my pieces of wood, or my dock. And then instead of florals, what I did is I tell my husband these are weeds, so that way he doesn't think I'm putting floral on his scrapbook page. Oh, I wanted to share with you what I did is the other day we did a kit collaboration thing on the Crafty Low No Spend group, and one of the ladies mentioned using brads. I'm like, do I have any brads? The real ones, the ones that actually have a prong. And I have these tiny little ones, and I thought they're going to be so cute to use either as nail holes. So I went and pulled those out, and I absolutely love them. I'm like, I don't know why I haven't used them before. So I went through, and they had some fake holes punched, and I just went through and punched some more. And then I popped this up on foam tape. I have this little container. Sorry if you couldn't see that. I have a little container that I keep all my little bits and bobs in, and so it just adds to them. And so that was popped up, and I just absolutely love that. So let me get some sticky on there. My little bait shop. And these were an old, oh, I also distressed this and cut it out. But these were old ephemera pieces, die cuts from a piece of paper. That's how we used to get them back in the day, is you actually had to cut them out and put them on. So here are my little bits and bobs, just to kind of give it a little bit more something something there. I hope you guys are going to play along with the 30 Days of Sketches. It is so much fun. I absolutely love it. It's a great way to just use up some of your older stash or your new stash, if you have some. I'm sure we all have a little bit of new. Oh, I didn't want to use that one there. Here, let's go ahead and throw this one up here. Kind of wanted a dark green one down here with my other light one. And when I choose the dies for my weeds, I just kind of try to think, okay, where are we at? It's kind of piney in the background here. Does it make sense? Could I use it as a piece of seaweed looking or something like that? It just kind of gives a little extra dimension to it. So I love, love, love my dies. They've come in so handy just to add a little extra to your layout. Now this one, I really wanted to be able to use some twine and to make it be a sign that you hang up or something like that. But I couldn't find any twine like I shared earlier. So what I'm gonna do is I just added a brad to it to make it look like there was a nail in it. So I've got a nail kind of hanging there. And let's see, we need a green one. We need a green one. Oops, I put ink on the wrong side. But if you're really super quick, you can catch it. And it'll be no problem. Okay guys, well that is my first layout for the 30 Days of Sketches. Please go check out everybody listed below. There's going to be so many people playing. The sketches are listed in the Facebook group. There is the challenges that Adam from Dottie About Flair has posted. There is just going to be so much inspiration this month. This is such a fun collaboration, and you will do things that you never thought you would do. So I really encourage you to play along. If you guys like this, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'd love to have you. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having a super great day and you've been out making memories. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.